JOYTOY mechas are awesome, but even with explosions and other figures, I think they deserve something more. Backgrounds, and especially ground bases. Therefore, like I did in the past, I will take these three mechas as lab rats and show you how I build display bases for them. Let's go! For the God of War 03, I love this pose from the promo pictures. This mecha has great articulations for this kind of running poses, so let's imagine that he's evading an explosion while running in a ruined urban area. After marking the position, I started digging holes for the explosion crater and the footprint. I added some scraps onto the side to properly give some borders to the crater itself. After I got more or less the size I wanted, I will put some gypsum layer to model the soft ground in addition to the more concrete scraps all around. After everything was dried, I went for a coat of black primer with a brush, trying to cover all hidden places. You don't want blue parts popping up in dark corners. After checking that everything still fits, I went with several passages of wet and dry brushing using a brown color to simulate the ground, and then a more concrete grey for the rocks and concrete pieces that were still popping up. So nothing fancy, but I like the result. I used some transparent plastic scraps to avoid cases of the paint sticking to my figures. Better safe than sorry. I think that the final result was worth the effort. And even on a rotating base, the God of War can stand on one single feet. Amazing. For the 04, I used the same process, but I wanted a more Green Valley landscape, with my mech moving into position and getting ready to fire. No explosions at all, but some ground damages here and there. Maybe in the future I will have to learn how to do smoke effects and even put some destroyed vehicles all around. In this case, the pose is less actionable, but I think that it fits a mech with a lot of weapons getting ready to unleash its deadly payload. I definitely need some smoke effects here and there, but it is still better than an empty white shelf. The firehammer is a mess considering the assembly quality, but its look and the pilot make up for a great display pose near a hangar station. I built a cardboard mask for creating yellow strips on a black background, but the result is a mixed bag. Overall, it's still usable enough. Let's say that there are a lot of oil stains on the floor. I put some random plastic pieces on the wall to simulate some servicing devices and spread some tubings all around to give some variety to the otherwise quite boring all-concrete environment. In the end, building these bases is quite a relaxing experience, and watching your ideas take form, more or less, is always fun. I think I will build some more individual bases, or even better for more than one figure to be more space efficient. What is instead your approach? Do you build fancy dioramas, or just leave your figures in empty shelves? Let me know in the comments. In the meanwhile, have a nice rest of the day effectively cleaning up the paint dirt you left around while trying to build your marbles.